Hi guys, welcome to my video today. Today's going to be a story time when I first lost my virginity. I'm going to start doing more story time videos since I have a lot of hilarious stories to tell y'all guys. And so let's just get this started. I was about 15 when I lost it because I had a perfect opportunity. Okay, so this is how it started. Wednesday I found out my parents were going to go out of town Fridays and Saturday because my mom had a business conference and a family business conference in Gaylord, Texas. That's all in Grapevine. So they were going to be a whiles away. So they took my sisters with them and they left Thursday. So my sister skipped till Friday. And so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was trying to find a girl to come over because my friends kept begging me about having my virginity still and saying I'd never get some. So I had to lose my virginity, and so they stopped bagging on me. So I knew this girl liked me for a while. She's been liking me since 8th grade, but I just never really wanted to date in high school because I was mostly focused on sports. Sports were my main priority, so I never really dated. But I'm like, shit, let me just lose my virginity. It's a perfect opportunity. My parents are gonna be out of town. I don't have the house to myself. So I met her at lunch. I convinced her. I got her number. I convinced her to spend the night Friday night, sneak out her house. So because she lived a block or two away from me, from my grandma's house at least. But I had to go to my house, so it was a mile. So it was Friday night. I wasn't driving, and my parents took the keys for the car for my Honda that they got me. They took the keys from me because they didn't trust me. So I had to walk to go get this girl. I made her meet before that. That night when I got home from school that afternoon, I called the gas station because I didn't want to go to Kroger's because they knew my parents. So they would have snitched on me to my parents, saying that your son buying condoms. So I didn't know how old you were supposed to be to buy condoms. I called them hello? Yes, how old are you supposed to be to buy condoms? They're like, there's no certain age. I'm like, oh damn, really? Because I was 15, I didn't know you had to be 18 like cigarettes. Shit, I didn't know. So I went to stop at the gas station. It was at night, so I took a hoodie so none of my friends, neighbors, my parents' neighbors could recognize me, or none of her friends drive by and see me. So I wore a hoodie. I went to the Valero. I went to the thing to look at the condoms. There were so many condoms, and I didn't know what size I was. So, I knew I was in a medium. It was either a large or an extra large. So I was so confused on which one to buy, but everyone told me to buy Magnum condoms. So I just had to go with Magnum, but the problem was I still didn't know what size I need, a large or extra large. So I ended up buying a large box and an extra large box and going to the counter and buying them. They're like, oh, are you the person that called? I'm like, yeah, I am. I just didn't know. They told me, oh, good luck. I'm like, okay. So I met her halfway. We met at our high school, Bowie. And then, so we walked her to back to my house. And then my grandparents' garage were open for some reason. They were outside drinking. At midnight, they were outside. I'm like, why the fuck are they outside? I thought they saw me because they stood up. I'm like, oh shit. We walked around. We had to walk all the way around a different neighborhood just to not get seen by them. And so when we were walking home, my neighbors saw us, I believe. I put my hoodie on. I told her to start running because I did not want to get caught because I wanted to. I would have gotten in so much trouble if my parents caught me sneaking a girl in. It was the first time they leaving me home. So when we got to our house, we went straight to my room and I went to go change. She was changed into a shirt and panties, obviously. And I had this basketball shorts on a regular t-shirt. I put a movie on, and I was stupid enough to put on one of my, a movie I wanted to watch. I ended up putting Star Wars on because I wanted to watch Star Wars. Cause yeah, it's Star Wars, guys. I want to watch it again. So I was nervous as it was. I was on my phone, texting my cousin, like seeing what to do and shit. He was just telling me to go to like just grab her and kiss her. And like I was nervous. I mean, I kissed girls before that, but I was just nervous too because I never had sex before. So he told me to put the phone down and just go for it. So that's what I did. I put the phone down and I just got on top of her and started kissing her neck and stuff. Like, so she started grabbing my thing and pulled it out of my basketball shorts and we're rubbing it. And I was nervous because I didn't know how to put I was trying to open the condom, then we're getting more and more into it. Then I pulled her panties down, and she didn't shave. Like, it was hairy down there. She told me, oh, I'm a virgin. I'm like, she was nervous. I'm like, I lied to her and said I wasn't a virgin because I told her, oh, I'm not a virgin. I know what to do. You can trust me. So she could be more into it. So I pulled a condom out of the thing. I didn't know which one to grab. First, I grabbed a large. I tried ripping it open. It wouldn't rip open. So I had to go get scissors and rip the shit open because I didn't know it wouldn't tear. Either I was tearing it wrong or I was really freaking nervous to do it for the first time. It wouldn't tear. So I went to go get scissors and that shit would not go on. Like, it went on halfway and it wouldn't go on the rest. So I'm like, damn. Fuck. So I had to go get the extra large condom box and open the extra large. And then I put it on. I didn't know what the shit was in the condom. Like, the shit in the condom. I didn't know it was going to be there. So I slid it on my thing. And I went to go put it in her thing. And it wouldn't go in. It was because it was too tight. But I didn't know that. I mean, I watched porn before. And I seen how they did it. So, like, it wouldn't go in. So I just, when it was barely in, I just said, fuck this. And I just jammed it. Like, I just put all my pressure in it. It went all the way in her. Like, I thought she screamed a little, but she screamed loud. Like, she screamed really loud. I had to cover her mouth because my neighbors were right next door, and I did not need them coming over saying stuff to me about to snitch to my mom. I had to cover her mouth. And so when we were doing it, like, I lasted like, I'm not even gonna lie. My first time I lasted like 10, 15 minutes before I came. Like, I lasted 10, 15 minutes. Then I came. Like, I knew it was coming, so I pulled out because I ain't getting her pregnant. You always feel it on the back, not the front. I was trying to not get her pregnant because my mom would have killed me if I was 15 and had a baby. And so I pulled out, and I finished on her face. Like, she swallowed it. Like, cool. So I was like thirsty, really thirsty. My mouth was dry after that. And so I went to go get a Gatorade. I was hungry too. I had chips in my bag. I ate chips. You relax. I went to go wash my thing off, wash my hands because I felt like dirty because I played with her with my fingers. I went to go wash my hands off because I felt dirty. And I went to go wash my thing off. Then, like, when I came back, she was laid out on bed, like, with her legs open. She wanted round 2. So I'm like, okay. So we got more intimate in it. And I'm like, fuck this condom. Like, I did not want to put a condom on. Because my thing was, like, I didn't want to put a condom on. I just clearly just went in raw. And, like, so I flipped her over to do doggy style. Because I didn't want to go missionary anymore. I flipped her over to do doggy style. And we were going and going and going. Then she farted. Like, she literally farted. It was really embarrassing. Like, she farted on, like, on me when we were doing doggy. I just stopped. It killed the mood. Literally, it killed the mood. And it stunk. The point is that shit stunk. Like, most girls that fart, that shit don't stink. But it stunk. So, like, I didn't put it on her. I didn't get mad at her because it was her first time and she didn't know what she's doing. I didn't know what I was doing, but she thought I did. So then I hear knocking at the door. Oh my God, it's my mom's friend. Like, seriously, it was my mom's friend. My mom texted her to go check on me. And this is like 1:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning. My mom called me, blew my phone up, telling me to answer the door. So I did. It was my mom's friend that was also a neighbor. And my mom made her come in the house because she didn't trust me at all. I told her, I opened it like how you open it with that thing. I'm like, yes. Because I didn't know. I didn't want to open it for real. She's like, your mom said I could come in and look for the house. I'm like, okay, give me 5 minutes because I told her I was naked and I needed to go change. So I went upstairs. I opened my window. I don't know where I made her head. That's the point. I made her put clothes on and I made her hid in the backyard because I opened my window. I sprayed Febreze. I hid all the condom shit. And I threw shirt on and shorts on, and I made her hide in the backyard because my mom's friend, if she went to the backyard, she could have ran on the side of the house. And that's what she had to do because my mom's friend went through the house, looked through it, and then she was going to go in the backyard, but I couldn't make sure just to go home. I'm tired. I want to go sleep. And that shit was hella close. I almost got caught. So I went upstairs with her. After she left, I went to go get the girl. And we went back upstairs. And like, the mood was killed anyway with my mom's friend and her farting. That killed the mood. So I was just, I didn't know what to do. So, she wanted to cuddle and talk. I'm like, no, I don't cuddle. I didn't want to cuddle or talk. Like, she always got attached. Like, we had sex and she always got attached. And so, she gave me head again, and I recorded it and sent it to a group chat with me and my friends were in, because I was not about to leave there with no proof. Like, so I sent that to the group chat, and like, it was 4 in the morning, 4:30. I wanted her to walk by herself. I sound like an asshole, but back then I was an asshole. I wanted her to walk home, and because I did not want to walk home. Like, walk her to the school and walk back to my house. So, we just decided I decided to walk her to the school because my grandparents' house was right here. So, after that, I came over here. After I dropped her off, I said bye to her. We kissed, said goodbye. I came here. I took a shower. And then I changed into my clothes because I always had clothes here. And I just went upstairs to my sister's room, which they stayed here on the weekends, but this weekend they went to Gaylord. I passed the fuck out. I didn't wake up until 2 o'clock. She texted me like five to 6 times saying that she had a good time, she wants to hang out again, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I didn't want to answer, so I acted like I was still asleep. So I went back to my house because my parents were coming home the next morning, Sunday. It was Saturday afternoon when I woke up. I went home. I had to get rid of all the condom shit. Like, I flushed the condom down the toilet, which later got stuck, and I had to clean the toilet out because my parents would have found that shit. Like, I don't know what it did. It fucked up the thing. I don't know. somehow it fucked up as well. I don't know how that possible. What did? Like, so I opened my door, window again, and just let the air sit out. I made sure there was no trace of her there. Then my parents came home and they're like, "Oh, how was your weekend?" I'm like, "Oh, great, excellent." Then when we went back to school, is when it got weird. She got more and more attached to me. Like, she started acting like we were dating. Like, I had to break it to her that I just wanted. I told her the truth. I was a virgin. I just wanted to get rid of it, to not be a virgin anymore. She slapped me. Like, I deserved it. I used her, and she stopped me in the middle of the hallway and stormed off because I used her. I took her virginity, and I didn't want to date her. Like, back then I didn't feel bad about it because, I was 15. Why would I feel bad? But now that I look back at it, I do feel like a jerk about it. So, like, that's how I lost my virginity. Damn. It involved not knowing how old I had to be to buy condoms, buying the wrong size condoms, farting on me when we were having sex. My parents' friends that was neighbor went through the house. I almost got caught with that. Damn. This had everything. After that, I just had sex occasionally. Like, I went to their house because my parents didn't leave me alone anymore. I don't know why. Like, I feel like they knew I had sex. Like, someone told I got caught by someone, but my parents never brought it up. Never really talked about sex with them. Never really had to talk with them. So, like, after that, I had it when I was after school. I took them back to my house. And I had sex after that. A lot more sex. And so, that was the first time I lost my virginity. Guys, if you like the story, like, subscribe, and hopefully there's going to be more story times. Like, I have a lot more stories. Like, my first fight, when I first got kicked out of school, man. When I first knocked at the house and scratched the car. I have a lot more stories. So hit that like button, hit the subscription button, and I will see y'all next time.